Alright, what is up guys, it's the Snoob, and today I'm going to show you how to get some cool things in Counter-Strike using the items_game file. Now what you can do with this file is, if you see here I have this Karambit. You can use any of the vanilla knives, except for the Bowie knife. I believe it hasn't been added yet. Well, I can't seem to find it, but I'm going to show you how to get all of the vanilla knives for free that you can use in-game. I'm going to show you how to change your M4 skin. If you guys watch my videos, you'll know that I have a Hyper Beast. I changed it to a Hot Rod here. And I'm also going to show you how to do stuff like this, where you can just, if you look at the bottom right, you can see how much ammo I have. This is ridiculous. You can really annoy the shit out of your friends with it. You can modify the damage. You can modify whatever you want, really. You can modify the recoil, the damage, the bullet pen, all this kind of stuff. It only works with a couple weapons though. Those weapons being the CZ75, the M4A1S, and the USP. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. I made this video again because I recorded it last time with my shitty mic by accident, so I'm going to remake this. Hopefully it'll be a bit better. Sorry guys, it's hot as balls in my room. You can probably hear my fan in the background. I've had my PC on for a couple days, listening to the, just idle on the ESL, whatever tournament this thing is. I'm just trying to get some of those souvenir drops. You know how it is. Oh shit, that was a shitty ladder. Anyway, let's get into the video. Alright, there's a couple of different ways you can access the files that we're looking for. If you're a pleb, you can come here to your library on Steam. In order to get there, you open Steam, click on your library, it's not hard. Right click it, click Properties, right click Counter-Strike Global Offensive, local files, browse local files, CSGO, scripts, and items. Now if you're not a pleb, you can come here to your OS install, or whatever, your C drive. And you find your program files 86. Hopefully you have an 86. If you don't have an 86, you should probably get a better computer. Go to Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Counter-Strike, CSGO, Scripts, Items, and you should be in this folder. All you should only have an items.game in here. If you guys missed that, you can just go rewatch that. Right off the bat, duplicate your items_game immediately. Create an original one. This is what I've done here. You can see I have my original one, and this is the one with the hacks and stuff that I used in the video. Alright, so first off, we're going to add a knife. Any vanilla knife. I'm going to put this file in the description here, but I have a whole bunch of stuff here. These are all the models. Alright, so I'll throw a butterfly knife in. So what you're going to want to do is copy this, and then open up your items_game file. It'll look like this. This isn't the best way to get there, but it's the most consistent, I guess. I usually just scroll down till I see a bunch of numbers, but because then other than that, you gotta have to go through all of this shit. So what I usually do is I just scroll down and I look on the corner there where you see all these numbers. You look until you see really small numbers, well, relative to those. See right about here. Yeah, see? You can see these little numbers. Scroll down a little bit, or you can just do this, Control F, weapon_knife, and make sure you click the down direction and you just click find next until you get down to here. And once you're here, it is 42 is what you want. This is your knife on your counter-terrorist side. So as you can see here, it's the default knife. So from here, you're going to want to copy whichever one of these you want. And then in player, you're going to paste it, if it'll let me. Paste. Okay. What the fuck just happened? Paste. Whatever. Interesting. Alright, so paste it, and then in the bottom one, you're going to paste it as well. But this one, you're going to want to change the V in front of the knife to a W. If you don't do this, then it won't work. So, you can actually get different knives on both sides. So if you scroll down a little farther, you'll see weapon_knife T, and you can change that to something also. I actually haven't tried the shadow daggers, so I'm going to try these. I really hate these things. They look like butt plugs, but that's just me, I guess. Oh my god. Select and W. file, save. Make sure you've renamed. Once you're done, make sure you rename this, your whatever you name this as, just to items_game, so it'll load it in your Counter-Strike. Alright guys, as you can see here, I'm on my counter-terrorist side, and I do have a wonderful butterfly knife here. And if I switch over to my to my terrorist side, you can see I have these really shitty butt plugs that I have the vanilla. Yeah. Next, I'm going to show you how to put any skin on a weapon. In order for this to work, you need to have a skin on that weapon. This will work for knives as well. If you have a knife skin, say if I have a butterfly knife skin, I can change it to make it fade or crimson web or whatever. You need to have a skin of that corresponding weapon. So this M4 here, which I have this Hyper Beast skin. I'm going to change this to a hot rod skin like I showed earlier, just for consistency. This works on the terrorist side as well for the AK. Okay, so this time when you open your file, you have to know what skin you have, and you have to find it in this file. A good way to find it is to just, there should be something in here. Paint kits rarity, right at the very bottom. There's a couple of skins in here you can take a look at. If you keep scrolling up a bit farther, there should be a bigger list on the side. Here we go. This is a bit easier to see. You can see a bunch of the skins here on the side. You have to know what kind of skin you have, so I'm gonna look for in this little file here. You can just search for paint kits _rarity and it should bring you down here. So I know I have a Hyper Beast for my M4 A1S, so I'm going to look for that. Another way you can do it is simply type in like Hyper Beast. I can search for Hyper, and I found it right here, the M4A1 Hyper Beast. That's the name of the skin in this file, and then I just copy this and search for it. Oh shit, what the fuck? And just navigate to it until you find the paint kit. This is what you want. Now all of these skin names are from the workshop, so whatever they were named before Valve changed their name inside the game, that's what they'll be under. So say the 8K Vulcan will be under Rubber because that was the original name in the Steam Workshop. M4A1 Hyper Beast was the first Hyper Beast, so nice and easy, they kept the name. So what you're going to want to do is navigate to here, so I can see as 430 is here. You're going to want to copy this, you want to put it in a text folder somewhere so that you can navigate to it later. And then now you need to find another, well for me, another M4 skin that I would like. I know the hot rod is near the Medusa, I believe, so I'm going to Medusa. Find next, Medusa, right above it here. So this is the M4A1S red or hot rod. Alright guys, I made an error in what I'm about to say, so I'm going to say it beforehand. You are going to want to copy this style as well as everything else below. This will make sense as you take a look at the video in a minute. What you want to do is copy everything below the style. So if you take the pattern all the way down here, you copy everything down here. If you want, you can change this, you can copy this stuff up here to, I don't know, make it legendary and stuff like that. It doesn't really matter to me, so I'm not going to. Whatever weapon you use will also keep the same wear. So if it has any wear on it, like if it's a field tested, then it will look field tested. So you're going to want to copy this. Sorry, I think I already did, but I'll do it again. Copy, and then you're going to want to go back to your Hyper Beast. Well, for my Hyper Beast, oh, that's the Op Hyper Beast. I don't want that. Nova Hyper Beast. Nobody wants that. Cough, cough, Valve. Alright, so here's the M4 Hyper Beast, and then you're going to want to highlight this all of this below the style and click paste. And there you have it. You'll have a M4A1 Hyper Beast. Now I'm also going to put a dragon lore because I know a lot of you will want this dragon lore, so I'm going to copy this dragon lore. I'll put this in the description too because the dragon lore is easy to find. Well, it's actually pretty hard to find because it's called Medieval Dragon and not Dragon Lore. So I know I have an Asimov, which makes it easy. This is not how you spell Asimov, this is just how they fucking put it in here. Alright, here's the paint kit. Copy everything down here. Copy Asimov. I got my op Asimov skin right here. Highlight the pattern. Paste. File. Save. You're gonna keep all this shit open and I'll show you what it looks like in game. Alright guys, as you can see here, I indeed have the M4A1S hot rod as well as my flip knife here. Sorry, my butterfly knife. I'm gonna kill myself real quick. You know, no big deal. Just kill myself. Bend over backwards for gay Ben. And then I'll show you this dragon lore, which is absolutely gorgeous. So I have not found out a way to do this with a knife yet without actually having a skin for the knife, but the files are there to do it. I just can't seem to figure it out. So if you guys can figure it out for me, that would be amazing. I'll make a video about it. I'll give you a shout out. But next we're going to... Oh my. I failed that even with the addition of like just the run and jump. Like how? Let's get into the hacks, because hacks are fun. Alright, so once you've opened up this file again, it's super easy to do. All you have to do is go change the prefab. So I already have these prefabs here for you. You can change your CZ, your M4, or your USP, whatever you want, or all of them. I'm just going to copy this, go in here, Control F, Control V, paste, weapon silencer prefab. Just go until you find the prefab itself here. Now you'll see in here all of this beautiful, sexy shit that you can customize. And then the USP is right below it. Oh, you can even do this with the revolver? You can do this with the revolver? Oh my god. I have to... No, I don't want to try... No. 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 Not happening. Not doing it with a revolver. A silencer. So if I can just find something to compare. Here, the Negev prefab here for a Negev. As you can see, there's nothing that varies the recoil or anything. For some reason, I think it's because of the nerfs that happened. Because I know the CZ got nerfed, the M4A1S got nerfed, and the revolver got nerfed. I don't know if it's because of the nerfs that they put it in here, but whatever it is, I'm not complaining. Alright, so go back up to whatever one you want to change. I'm going to change the M4A1 silencer because I'm not a pleb. I'm not going to change whatever the other thing is, the revolver. So you can just play around with this, put whatever you want. If you want no recoil and you don't want to be super crazy, just change all of these recoil values to 0. If I can manage to select them for some reason. Recoil seed, keep the recoil seed because it's not going to matter. Inaccuracy move while firing. This inaccuracy is for while you're moving. So even while you're running and jumping and on a ladder and crouching and all of this, your accuracy will always be 100% perfect with no spread. So if you're on a ladder, you're falling down, whether you just landed from a jump, you 360 no scoped off a cliff, everything will be beautifully perfect for you. And here. This flinch velocity here will reduce your aim punch as well, so when you're getting shot, you'll be perfect. Now, if you don't want to be super crazy, like I'm definitely hacking, then I would stop here. But I go big or go home. So cycle time, we're gonna shoot super fast. Oh, I should probably put a point there somewhere, eh? Jesus. Jeebus. Gaben. Bullets. Let's see if we can shoot. I haven't actually tried to modify this one before. So, I'm going to... I think I'll shoot 10 bullets every, like, millionth of a second almost. Range. This is how far it'll shoot. You can make it a shotgun almost if you want, but I mean, there's no point. I'm gonna make it like, I don't know, 900 damage, 100 penetration. You can also change your speed while moving, so I'm gonna change this to like 10,000, and I'll change this to 10,000 also, so we'll like fly around when we're using it. You can change your tracer frequency. What else? Range modifier. I don't know what that is, so I'm not going to screw around with that. You can take off the silencer, change how much it costs in game. I'll go into a deathmatch and show you. I'll change it to like 90 bucks. Time between burst shots. Oh, how much ammo it has. I'll just go 9,000, something like that. There's maxes for some of these, so it'll just default put it to max. I'll put everything in one clip if I can. Alright, so once you're happy with what you've done, just once you're satisfied with what you've done, are you happy now? Are you happy now? Once you're satisfied, open up CSGO and enjoy the hacks. Alright, we are in a deathmatch, so I can't really show you how much it costs, but you could even put it to 0, so you could buy an M4 on first round if you're playing competitive with your friends on a private server, and just completely scare the shit out of them. So here I'll show you, while running we have perfect accuracy. Well, on a ladder, we still have perfect accuracy. While jumping, crouch, landing, all of this, still perfect accuracy every time. This will work for your USP as well, but I didn't put it on, so I have a normal recoil spray, but I also have a crazy magazine, which you guys can see in the bottom right corner. Like, this is picture perfect every time. I'm gonna add a bot and I'll show you just how crazy this is. Alright, here's the bot, and he wants to run away from me, but he's not gonna get very far because I have like 9,000 damage on my one shot here, so bam, he's dead. One shot. Easy. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to share this video with your friends if you liked it. Oh, that's funny. Yep, anyways, make sure to enjoy the hacks and stuff. Don't go crazy. If you want to play back on a Valve server, just swap it back over, rename your file, and launch that shit. Alright guys, stay fruity, and I'm the Snoob, and I approve this message. Did I just find a glitch? I was just walking, and then I just started walking slowly off of one of these corners here. Like, ridiculously slow. Anyways.